pita bread using egg white meringue, and I'll show you how I make it. So in this recipe I'll be using 3 egg whites, pork rinds, cream of tartar, and salt. So let's get started. Done. Throw these into the fridge. Now I'm going to add about a 1/4 teaspoon of cream of tartar. Then beat it up into a meringue. Now I'm going to shape out the pita bread. Usually I'd add some egg white powder to make it a little bit drier, but I just want to show you that you can do it just simply with egg whites. You don't have to use the egg white powder. I find it helps make it a little bit drier, but you can just cook it a little bit longer. So I'm shaping out just like a naan bread. It's gonna rise too, and then it'll inflate. Sprinkle some pork rinds on for extra flavor. You can also make a little pizza like this. I use this as the bottom for the pizza. This just gives more flavor to the pita bread. A little bit of salt. Into the oven. There it is. Pita bread is done. I think I overcooked it a little bit. So this is my wife's pita bread. She still eats the normal diet. I can't convert her. So she'll be having that tonight with roast beef, and I'll be having this today for roast beef. That's the pork rinds on top. So it's nice and flexible. So I'm heating up roast beef and some bacon in that frying pan. It's just leftover roast beef from last night's supper Jackie had. And right here is butter I'm melting, and I'm going to make some hollandaise sauce with it, with the leftover egg yolks from the pita bread. And I'm heating that roast beef up in tallow. Put a lid on the roast beef. You just gotta wait until the butter totally melts, but I don't want it too hot before I add the yolk in. I don't want the yolk to cook before I mix it. So I'm adding the yolks in now. Start mixing it just so it doesn't cook. I want it to be smooth, I don't want it to be like lumpy. You can tell when it's almost done. You can tell when it's almost done too, because it starts thickening up because the yolks are cooking. So I'm gonna call that done. Put it off to the side. So I'm gonna throw the sandwich together. So start off with putting the, see how nice and flimsy that is. I put the tin foil on the plate. Have it just out a little bit. I'll make it the long way. So I have it like that. I've added some more butter to this pan. I started off with tallow to heat it up, but then I added butter just to make it moist. There's bacon in with this roast beef. Extra flavor. That's enough. I'm going to add some of this sauce, a hollandaise sauce. So getting all that good stuff from the egg yolk and butter. That's what's nice. Use 3 eggs. You make your pita bread, and then you use the egg yolk to make the hollandaise sauce. So I'm gonna add a little bit of parm to it. Don't have to, but I am. Wrap it up like this. So it's almost like a gyro, but using roast beef instead. Here's a close-up. So because I had the lid on it, it's softer, so I have to hold on to it a little bit, but let's take a bite and see how it tastes. Very good. Get the crunch from the pork rinds in the pita bread. Roast is nice and tender. Doesn't taste like eggs at all. Very good. You should try this. Yeah, so this was egg whites for the pita bread with some pork rinds, a little bit of cream and tartar, egg yolks to make the sauce, leftover roast beef with some bacon in it, and a little bit of Parmesan on top along with the hollandaise sauce. It's a real simple meal. 3 eggs, all I used. So you can probably throw a hamburger in there if you want to grind that up or cook that up and break it up. Make like a bacon cheeseburger pita. So give it a try, let me know. Subscribe if you haven't. Like my videos. Comment, good or bad. And see you in the next video. Bye.